now I'll start the review. So I've had the Mudguards on now, and thank you again SKS for sending them to me. I'm really glad that I found them because they make the bike look awesome. You know, every time I put the Bontrager NCS Mudguards on, it looks gopping. But with this, you can keep the big tyres, the 40s on, so I've still got the Pirellis on. They're really easy to fit. Here's a fitting video. My apologies it's long, because I like to make sure that people know what they're doing. In my how-to videos, I don't buff over the bits that are needed to give you confidence to buy and fit, alright? So check that link out. Here it is above. That's where I did the fitting. But I have to say, yes, there are a couple of areas where it doesn't protect the bike so much, but that's the bike. So you have the gap in the forks there to obviously be able to get the tyre through, because you can't put a mudguard through the fork and expect to get the tyre through. I had Neil try that at with a 40 NCS Bontrager and a standard, and his Riddlers, that wouldn't happen either. So on the rear that it doesn't protect so much, and that's down on the seat tube. So you can see where the guard stops. There it gets dirty, yes, but everywhere else on the bike is the same. I don't even think this gap in the forks is actually any less different than having the NCS on. Here's a bike clean where I was ashamed of the bike because it was minging, and that was with the Bontrager NCS on. All right, to give you some, I'll do a couple of clips, and then here is also me cleaning the topstone as you see it now with the Mudguards on. There wasn't much difference. The only difference was the seat tube. So I think the bike is protected just as much. As science goes, the best way to show you what sort of protection these Mudguards, or what the SpeedRocker Mudguards give you, let's ride through a ford a few times. Let's get wet. Hey, the things I do for you people. Don't forget, there's a link in the description below where, if you find this video useful, consider buying me a coffee, alright? Thank you. So yeah, so ridden through a ford back and forth, kind of shows you actually where the fork gets a bit mucky, but it ain't too bad. No worse, I tell you now, no worse than the NCS Bontragers. Easy to fit. They weigh 408 grams. They take up to 42mm wide tyres. The straps around the fork have a silicone frame protector, which for some they don't. So again, thinking about that, thank you guys. Again, thinking about what they're doing. The Germans know function, don't they? Hey. So I can't fault them. I can't fault them at all. They do not move, and if they do, it's very, very lightly. So I can't fault them. I think you can pick them up at the moment for about 50 quid. And they are worth every penny. If you want to ride like I do, because this bike, to be honest, fits big tyres. It looks like it should have big tyres. Alright? And it looks awesome when you're running big tyres on it. And you can do that with this, with the SpeedRockers. The gravel H's are quick, so if you're looking for a quick tyre, they're really good for road and a bit of off-road. Obviously not for mud, because they are the gravel hards, not the gravel mediums. So I can't fault them, guys. I can't fault them. You know, I know a couple of comments was the coverage, and yeah, I get it. But they're bloody awesome if you want to run a 40mm tyre and you can't get, or a 38mm tyre, or 35 to 40mm tyre, and you can't get a 40 guard through the front fork. End of. I recommend them. Thank you very much, SKS. SKS, check out their website. I tell you what, they have got everything and anything. If you thought of it, if you needed it, they probably make it. Details down below. I think they're about 100 years, 100-year-old now, SKS. So congratulations on that. I think they are awesome, awesome product. Anyway, I'm just heading. I'm only coming up to 12.5 miles. But I've been out for hours due to filming. Anyway, I got a car up. I'll catch you in a bit. Any questions down below? If you enjoyed, don't forget to give me a like, give me a sub. Here's a video of me fitting the mudguards. Alright, lots of love, and I will see you all on the road very soon.